Set the tone. Well, it's just me and you alone. Never alone.
What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all ignore my voice throughout this voiceover. Spring has sprung and my allergies are officially acting up. Anyways, today I'm going to be laminating my brows at home, and y'all, this was so freaking exciting, and this is something that I've been thinking about doing for a while, because as y'all know or may not know, I usually do like soap brows, or like I gel my brows down and whatnot. And so basically laminating your brows is essentially you kind of getting that look without having to use the soap or brow gel. So basically like relaxing your eyebrows. That's just my opinion. And in order to do this today, I'm using the Ariana brow lamination kit, y'all. I found this on Amazon and just decided to try it out. So I will have the kit and everything linked in the description box down below for y'all to try, because that's the one that I'm using in this video. But to go ahead and get started, I'm going ahead and I'm basing around my eyebrows with Vaseline. I didn't have to buy that. I already had it sitting around the house, so you can use this or Aquaphor. And you want to put this around like all the skin outside of your eyebrows, because essentially this is like a relaxer, and you don't want it to touch your skin or really sit on your skin for too long, because it can result in like a chemical burn. And so that's why you have to base your skin with Vaseline before applying the lamination. Then from there, we can take a look at the steps that we have coming up. And y'all, this was a very quick and easy process. It wasn't too many steps at all. So the first step is to go in with the brow glue. And so with this, you're literally just going to be applying it directly to your eyebrows. And this is to mold your eyebrows into the shape that you want them to be. So yes, you're literally, I guess, gluing your eyebrows down. And so as you apply the glue, you're also going to go in with like a spool, brush, whatever, and brush your brows in the pattern that you want them to fall once you put on like the permanent lotion. And little key point right here, so y'all see how I placed my Vaseline around my eyebrows. If your eyebrows are longer than mine, then you're gonna need to go around your brows and kind of clean up some of the Vaseline a little bit to give space for your brows to lay when you actually mold them down. Because you'll notice, like, once your brows are like longer, they'll take up more space above and below your eyebrow. So definitely do go in and remove some of the Vaseline before you start brushing, or else the glue mixed with the Vaseline will kind of sort of start to turn white. So once you're done with step 1, you can go ahead and go through with step 2, which is the perm lotion for your brows. And basically this comes in like a little tube, and so once you open that up, you get the applicator and literally saturate your brows in this stuff. Like when I say saturate, I mean like it should be almost like a 3D effect on your brows, okay? And so when you do that, then you're going to kind of go through with the comb and really comb that through. And even when I went through and combed it through, I added another layer on top of that just to make sure it was thoroughly coated, y'all, because that's really what's going to get the brows to lay down and, you know, straighten out and whatnot. And I don't know why, like, I'll have to look this up or something, but I don't know why you're supposed to put like the little plastic paper things on there. Maybe it's to help processing or something, but yeah, you gotta do that too. But definitely make sure you work the perm lotion through before you put the papers on. And also, side note, I did not have any saran wrap like in my apartment at the time, so I literally just cut up a Ziploc bag into like tiny squares, and I used that as my saran wrap to put on top of my eyebrows when I had to let them process.
Tell me the answers. Maybe you isn't the answer. Maybe you isn't. Maybe I'm telling myself that there ain't nothing that'll change that. What good would it be if I knew how you felt about it?
So definitely do make sure whatever kit you're using, whether it's the same one I used or not, that you pay attention to the processing time that is mentioned on the box. So on my box, it said the processing time was anywhere from 6 to 8 minutes for coarser eyebrow hair, and I think 3 to 4 minutes for like fine eyebrow hair. So listen, y'all, Nair and hair relaxer are somewhat the same thing. And the fact that Nair can make your hair fall out while one can make your hair straight, take those times seriously, because y'all don't want to be out here with no eyebrows, okay? So after the time passed, I went ahead and took off my little plastic wraps, and from there it's time to scrape off this mixture. And I think I probably shouldn't use the word scrape, but it came with this little comb tool or whatever, but I really didn't know how to use it, or it almost felt weird using it. I just feel like it would be more effective to like use a napkin, but I used this just to kind of, I guess, comb my hair up just a little bit. But after I did that, I went through and literally just wiped the remainder off with a little makeup wipe, non-alcoholic makeup wipe. So no, even though it's cute, we're not done yet. Step 3 is the fixation lotion, and honestly, I don't know exactly what this does, but it said something about helping the brows like stay in place. And so you just coat this in the exact same way that you did the perm step 2, and literally follow those exact same steps and clean that off. So then next, once that time has elapsed, it's time to go in with step 5, which is the cleanser bottle, which I will also assume is some type of like neutralizer for this relaxer and whatnot. So I followed the same steps that I did with the perm solution. I just went through my makeup wipe and wiped off the fixation lotion, and now I'm going through with the cleanser, and I'm going to just basically just coat that on my lashes and use that to wipe any remaining product off of my eyebrows. And then last but not least is the nutrition, aka oil step. So basically this is just kind of going to give your eyebrows a little more, you know, I guess nourishment or whatever, give it a little moisture. Y'all know how sometimes people with relaxed hair, their hair feels very brittle and dry. It's easy for your hair to feel that way when you do like process your hair, and so that's why there's like oil to put on your brows so your brows ain't feeling brittle and dry and I guess breaking off. Then from there, I go with my little cuticle cutters and I'm just cleaning up my eyebrows. So first, when my brows already brushed up, I just went through and kind of trimmed any like hairs that I didn't want to be there. And then from there, I'm going to go through and kind of just tweeze and just basically clean up my brows. One other side note, y'all, if y'all have not done it already, I do not recommend arching or doing anything to your brows before doing a relaxer, but instead do it after, because this was kind of like an impulsive decision for me. So right before I did the perm or lamination process, I literally arched my brows, and I kid you not, one of my eyebrows throughout this process was low-key burning a little bit because I had just realized I had just finished scraping my skin. It's basically like scratching your scalp before putting a relaxer on your hair. So with that being said, if you plan on doing any arching, plucking, or anything, wait until after. Okay, y'all, and getting to this final brow look, I personally love this process and will definitely be doing it again. Stay tuned for a brow tint video because I feel like that's what's coming next. So you already know, smack that subscribe button down below, and I will see y'all on my next video. Bye.